Hey, Vortex. So we're trying to figure out if we ran over something. I don't think so. Negative. Yeah, so look at this, Vortex. Isn't that perfect? That is like such a great arena for a stand-up comedy set, okay? The Christmas tree, the therapist couch, the therapist chair, okay? All the crap that I've accumulated over the years, okay? The flat earth up there, yeah, that's a good representation of it, way more accurate than anything that you see in the history books or television, okay? Don't trust a textbook, you guys. Never trust a textbook. It's always 420 in this fucking garage. That's true. Look at that. Look at that shit. That's right. That's right. All right. But yeah, so I got the Christmas tree. And you see, that's my bicycle. That's Pitseleh, who I call Pitsy for short. And so I got this mattress. I'm just saying, there are places for people to sit and chill. No, I just ran over something. Don't you guys hear that shit? It's probably a piece of plastic or something, man. Yeah, probably. But I just think that, like, the real, like, I'm gonna invite you into my life, down to earth kind of shit. I feel like that needs to come back in a big way, because people are desperate for that. Humanity, connection, reality. You know, people miss that because everything is so fake now. That's the problem with phones. They need to get rid of their smartphones. I keep stressing this. I'm going to keep stressing this until people listen to me. And they still won't listen to me, but I guess I'm going to stress it until I die. This is a flip phone, okay? It's possible. You'd be inconvenienced if you didn't have a smartphone. You can't do everything on it, but I'm sure you could figure it out. Well, figure it out. It's that time to figure it out, damn it. Everything is falling apart. And if you want to check yourself out of that, you have to start with this. You have to start with these little things. Okay, now I know that a smartphone is kind of a big thing. But in the grand scheme of things, it's really not. Okay? Do it. You'll feel so much better and your psyche will thank me. But you don't have to thank me because I already know it's the right thing. Okay? I'm like Batman. You know that scene at the very end where Gary Oldman goes up to Christian Bale and he's like, you know, I never thanked you. Is that what he said? Or was it like something else? Because I hate it when I misquote something. No, I never did thank you. Is that what he said? I don't know. Correct me. I'm sure somebody in the vortex will correct me. But Batman turns to him and he goes, and you'll never have to. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about, like, what I do. And, like, why I tell people the truth. And, like, we were talking about that tonight. Some people that I do comedy with. And, shout out to Canaan. Everybody gives him a hard time. I think they give him a hard time because he's actually funny and he has self-awareness, which very few of the people I've met have. And that's why they're not funny or interesting. But, you know, this culture is just really terrible. And, yeah, we were talking about a lot of stuff tonight, though, which was pretty cool. But I already forgot, like, what my original point was. Smartphones. You're always bitching about smartphones. Yeah, I am. No, I was talking about something else. I don't remember that. I think I'm just gonna do almond milk. Because I just really don't feel like drinking regular milk anymore. I mean, not that I don't like regular milk. I mean, obviously, you know, I just took a giant swig of it. But I think I just want to switch. Because I know that, like, dairy is, like, not very good for you. Even though it might be rich in protein, it's because, like, the stuff they add to it, you know? So it's really just hormones and more fake stuff, you know? So all this stuff they tell you, oh, this is good for you, that's because they added a bunch of fake stuff that they say is good for you. It's not good for you if it's fake, you know? But yeah, I don't know. People are just totally lacking awareness of anything, and it's just making everything so boring. You know, like, no matter how, like, eventful things get, it's just the freak show, really. Welcome to the freak show, yeah. That's gonna be America from now on. America is like the country of degeneracy. It's like the epitome of the freak show that's taking place in Western civilization right now. And I mean, it's funny though. If it wasn't such a terrible thing for society, you know, I'm sure that I'd laugh about it even more, but unfortunately, like, this is reality. Like, this is the way a lot of people are just completely sucked into this, like, alternate universe that has been created for them. And it really is just like 28 Days Later. I mean, it's an interesting movie, considering, you know. If you start, like, putting all the pieces together, and man, are there a lot of pieces, but that's really what it takes to be a smart person. Just putting the pieces together. But I really don't know that much. I know a little about a lot. It seems like the people that know a lot about a little are the ones that they kill. So, but I feel like I know enough to educate people that want to learn, but not enough to be taken seriously by anybody. Because I'm just too crazy, you know? I just act exactly how I am, and you know, I don't understand, like, why people would want it any other way. They'd rather be lied to. They'd rather their stories be fabricated and saturated and some sort of political horseshit. You know, like, they don't even care that, like, everything that they've been told to think is just for political reasons. It's not because it's actually what's good for them or what's good for society or what's good for the country. It's because, like, oh, well, it's good for the corporations. It's good for the people that make really good money off of your idiocy. You know, it's really good for them. But yeah. I was just thinking, like, how ironic it is that I have this mask that says have faith. Well, it's really just a message for other people. It's not a message for me. I already do have faith, you know? But I'm sure that people would look at that and think that I was a total sheep. That I know that they would think that I was just some dumb Christian that goes to church all the time and wears a mask and gets their shots. Like, I'm sure they'd assume that. And that's what's kind of funny about it, is like, people really don't know me. Don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, I do some stuff that makes me look like a sheep or seem like a sheep. And it's funny because, like, that's kind of the point. Have faith. But I really do, though. That's my favorite mask. Yeah, I mean, everything's crap, like what's happening. And I could really express anger and frustration and bitterness and, you know, just flat out rage. I could really express that very well. And I think that people would pay good money to see it. I mean, somebody told me tonight, they're like, dude, you would have a whole packed audience in New York if you did that. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's just too hard. See, look. I want to show you again. Hold on. Do you see it? Hold on one second, Vortex. It's bullshit. Fuck these first world problems. You know? I don't want to have to exert my strength to open and close a garage door. Fuck all that. I just want to press a button. But yeah. We have it too easy in this country. Because we have it too easy. We're so depressed. And now, like, it really is, like what's happening is just so, like, telling of how limited our thinking is and how uncreative we are and how pathetic we are and how useless we are. You know, we really are useless eaters, just like the elite think we are. I mean, it's just true. I hate it, but that's society. And they've taken the bait and they can't wait to just dumb themselves down and numb themselves of any actual feelings. So, yeah, like, of course their emotions will be manipulated by people that understand how the human psyche works. But anyway, I should probably go to bed. You should, but will you? Probably not, but we'll see. Let's see what happens.